Are letters still a thing? No. That was easy. Let's move on. Well, in the conventional sense of sending a letter in the post, by putting it into an envelope, writing the address, sticking a stamp on it, going to the post box, posting it, and then waiting 2 months for nothing to happen, they don't exist anymore. That's a lot of time and effort that has gone into a no. There is, however, still a very important need for a cover letter, and as much as the content is important, the time you spend on writing and sending it is also critical. Setting up a draft cover letter gives you the foundation to then add and be prompted to include the relevant information that applies to one particular application you are making. It also means that you save time by not having to redo formatting and adding the basic contents of the letter that will feature each time. Your cover letter is the first thing an employer will hear from you, so you want the letter to be short, memorable, and no longer than a page in length. Do your research. Find the name of the person you are writing to, whether that be a member of the creative team or the person responsible for HR. You can sometimes pick out the name of the person who's submitted the job advert. You can research the person's name by looking at LinkedIn, looking at the company website, or picking up the phone and contacting the company, asking who is responsible for HR. Nobody is going to shout at you for asking for somebody's name of the person to write to. So what you want to do is break the letter down into roughly 3 paragraphs. The first is to introduce yourself and explain why you are making the contact. You want the employer to understand from the off exactly what you are writing to them about. So you will likely be prospectively looking for a position, or you'll be responding to a job advert. You therefore have 2 options as to how to begin your letter. The first one is to say, I'm writing in response to the job specification for, insert the job title, found on LinkedIn, and I have attached my CV for your consideration. So in this you're explaining why you wrote to them, what you are writing about, and how you heard about the role. Or you might not be responding to a job advert, in which case you'll be saying, I have been an admirer of company's name, work for a number of years, and as a current student, I'm reaching out to provide you with my CV and discuss work opportunities with your company. So it's a lot more speculative, but you're still showcasing why you are writing to that company and giving them the details about exactly what your contact is about. The next paragraph of your letter, whether 1 or 2 paragraphs long, is going to be the main content explaining why you want to work for the company and what makes you the best candidate. This is going to require you to do your research. This is about why you like the company. What is it about them that is relatable to the work that you do? Are you influenced by a particular designer or a particular campaign that they've worked on? Because you want to be showing how you align yourself with them, how you would fit in with that organisation. So you want to have comparable examples that they can pick up on. This paragraph is about representing the best of your brand and demonstrating 2 key points. Firstly, how you are interesting, creative, and a unique designer with a USP of your own. Secondly, you are relatable and align yourself to the company you are applying to and where your interests and skills are similar to demonstrate you being a good fit for the organisation. Within this information, you want to give hints to some of the information in your CV to create a symbiosis of your brand. So for example, you could say, I recently worked in collaboration with, name of company, on creating an environmentally viable product. I worked with a group that developed and created whatever it was you created, which was praised by the organisation. My research into your work on environmental materials was a key inspiration for the work produced, and I highlighted this at the time as one of the reasons why I was interested in becoming a member of your team. So you're demonstrating there what work you've done, the teamwork, working hard, the research that you've done, how you've compared yourself to them, how they were an inspiration for you, and how you've subsequently thought, actually, this is an organisation that I'd like to work for. So you want to make things relevant to your experience and keep in mind the kind of work that will interest the employers. The last short section is to round up your correspondence and confirm that you are grateful for the employee's time, and rather than saying I look forward to hearing from you, which can act as a bit of a full stop to the conversation, perhaps you want to say, I hope to be able to arrange a meeting with you to discuss this opportunity further. So you're proactively encouraging the employer to arrange an interview with you. This kind of move is only really going to work if the rest of your letter has been up to standard. And then you end the letter by just saying yours faithfully, if you haven't been able to find the name of a specific person, or yours sincerely if you have. You will most likely be sending your letter by email, so rather than attaching the Word document and saying, please find attached my cover letter, just copy your cover letter into the body of your email. It's one less document for the employer to have to open, and it immediately provides the information as to why you're writing to them. So this is the basic guide to cover letters, and the kind of content you need to think about adding in. If you need support from a member of the careers team, then you can email us at agency@rave.ac.uk. I would recommend having a go at the letter by yourself first. It gives the careers advisor a platform in which to build on, and we get the opportunity to understand your voice and how you write about yourself. You can convey a lot of information in the letter in terms of your personality and your writing style, and it's important that we understand exactly who you are. So have a go and see how you get on.